What kind of thing make you laugh?
Yes, of course. I consider myself as a person who loves comedy programs. Especially, I'm absolutely passionate about comedy club and stand-up shows.
Do you like making people laugh?
Okay, I don't think so. I'm that kind of person who prefers laughing rather than making other people laugh. Because I can say that my sense of humor does not afford me such kind of things.
Do you think it's important for people to laugh?
Undoubtedly, it is. People without smile and perfect mood become more aggressive and moreover miserable in their life.
Do you think laughing is the same as feeling happy?
Yes, but in my point of view, being happy is not that only thing when you always laugh. It's something deep in your soul, so you just have to feel that.
So, okay, now here is your answer sheet and here is your question.
Okay.
You will have 1 minute to prepare your speech and then give your answer. So, are you ready?
Yes, can I take a pencil?
Yeah, here is your pencil.
Thank you very much.
You can start. So, time is up.
Yes.
Are you ready to answer?
Yes, sure, I'm ready. So now I'd like to talk about ideas that I've suggested to improve something at my work. Ideas are immortal and could change lives within the twinkle of an eye. With the idea of inventing wheels has brought a massive revolution in the entire world of communication. Distance is now not a major issue for the global population for the idea of the wheels. In fact, ideas are used to improve the current situation. And that's why after graduating university, I had been employed to a local English school in Astana to teach English language to the students, of course, of different age groups. So as the English teacher in this school, it was really difficult for me to teach to subject to different reasons. Most of the students had difficulties in organizing their copybooks because they made some mistakes while copying from the board, and also sometimes they had problems in looking up particular grammar rules. And as a result, they started having sorry figures in the class tests and examinations. It turned difficult for me, of course, to check their tests and to teach the course because I couldn't see any improvements in knowledge that I had to give them. So I started planning how to improve the situation, and eventually I had a solution of the problem. Once I suggested to create a notebook for students with already written their grammatical tables and diagrams to the particular rule or tense. I thought it would be helpful for all the students regardless how they had organized their copybooks previously. However, it cost me time and labor. I had to compose all the text by myself and prepare all the diagrams and tables. But it was really effective for all. The students got used to have correct written rule or a description of the tense with all the necessary comments. When I experienced the trouble with the students, I discussed the issue with some my other colleagues and also informed the school authority. They gladly agreed me to invent something aidful for the students. For that I'm really thankful for them. So when I appeared before them with my idea, they appreciated it and instantly allowed me to keep on doing it, and gradually it spread among all the teachers there. At first I was confused about the acceptance of the project, and I also considered about negative criticisms from different quotes from my colleagues or might be from the students. But finally, I made up my mind that if I'm eager to have a better future for my students, I have to take a risk and do that work for them.
Should employees encourage their workers to have new ideas about improving the company?
Yes, that's for sure. That employers should encourage their employees to develop innovative ideas. Because in my point of view, they are the ones who will improve the methods of any company, and also they are the ones that the company relies on.
Do you think people sometimes dislike ideas just because they are new, and why?
In my point of view, new ideas are always very scary and sometimes really hard to take in. But with them, there will be something new to learn and improve. So yes, I think some people dislike new ideas just because they fear experiencing something new. But as for me, it doesn't mean that they are always unacceptable. People need to develop fresh innovations so we won't be stuck in the same level. As well as they are necessary to improve their lives, their work, their education, and so on. And without new ideas, there won't be any evolution of any kind.
What is more difficult, having new ideas or putting them into practice? And how do you think which is more important for a successful company?
As far as I'm concerned, both the points of view about new ideas and putting them into realization should be taken into account. From my life experience, I would add that developing new ideas is really good. It will give more effects when we implement them, when we put them in realization. And especially if we consider about the development of a company, realization should be the first step, because it's easier said than done. That's why we have to do and try our best to use those ideas in a proper way.